Springs, employers say the jobs are there. We've documented that, but in many cases, qualified workers, they're not.
A new partnership in the city trying to bridge the skills gap between graduates and employers as the population continues to grow. New tonight at 6:30, News 5's Katie Blaze in studio with the inner workings of this collaboration. Katie.
Yeah, Robin, Elizabeth, this collaboration kind of an offshoot of the Workforce Asset Map, or WAM, an online tool that launched a few months ago. Basically, it's a one-stop shop to help job seekers, employers, and students find access to workforce-related resources in the Springs, something that continues to be an issue for people in those groups.
It was several years for me before I was able to land a career in my field.
It's a problem Jesse Mutzaba faced about 10 years ago when he graduated from college.
You're not really sure what employers are looking for or what employers want.
A problem undergrads are still facing today, something a new collaboration is now working to fix.
And there are a lot of high-skill positions that really require technical training to be able to succeed in them.
Part of that collaboration includes the Quad Innovation Partnership, which pairs local college students with area employers, aiming to train them up and keep them in Colorado Springs, a move that would also help to replace a generation of workers coming up on retirement.
We are a city that is going to be about 1 million people within the next 20, 25 years. If we want to be economically prosperous and we want to have sustainable growth, we have to be a diverse economy.
And that means training students properly for the top jobs of today, something Bailey says right now is not being done.
The top 10 are consistent: registered nurse, software engineer, and so forth. But we then started to juxtapose that to the graduates in those different programs, and we realized that there's a huge chasm.
It's a conversation that Bailey and other community leaders started more than a year ago. The group now working together to find a resolution.
Of looking at what are those major job openings, what are the programs here, and for the job categories that we know we are not adequately training, what do we need to do as a community to get those programs either built out or expanded?
Questions that will only be answered by bringing all players to the table: employers, job seekers, students, and universities. Well, those involved in this initiative: UCCS Economic Forum, Colorado Springs Chamber of Commerce, the Quad, and Workforce Development at Pikes Peak Community College. Now, people from each of these groups met today to discuss some of the latest data on workforce issues. I'm told they'll be organizing that information over the next 2 weeks, tackling the top job titles that are consistently open, and hopefully in the next few months present their findings to the community. We'll continue to keep you updated. For now, always watching out for you, Colorado Springs. Katie Blaze, News 5.
Katie, thanks for looking at